Hello, Stephen. Oh, how are you, Stephen? Ooh, I think I might have to put my jacket on. I'm freezing, and that's with the windows shut. There, as you can see, the 68 has arrived. And it's on its still running in, and it's on its second lot, so once this stream's finished it'll be running, as long as it keeps going. Beautiful. I didn't realise how much detail's on it. It's quite amazing. And even more with the pack. But I don't usually put the packs on, so. I don't expect a lot tonight, but there you go. Yeah, delivery definitely. And it was so easy to take the body off to put the chip in. It came off dead easy. And we can turn the lights on and off. That's them off. Might get it on the camera. And there's them on again. I might have to look out. I don't know what class it is. The like the DMU or whatever it is. It must be a DMU, I think. Oh, it could be electric, couldn't it? Overhead. I might look out for one of them in the same livery. I've done really well tonight. I've remembered to get my list of names down. Hello, Dave. Nice to see you. To see you nice. I hear you're thinking about getting a Z21. Is that correct? MC5 coaches. Does that go with the 68? I take it does, because the others have their own coaches, haven't they? I haven't heard of them. Alright. Are you getting the black or the white one, Dave? Hello, Carl. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good late evening. Yeah, afternoon. Oh, sod it. Hi, Lee, mate. Thinking of, yeah, I've got the white one. There's a few things that you could, well, definitely a few things that you can do with the black one more, but unless you're really getting into this, that, and the other, there's no point. You can get them for about 130 odd quid on eBay. My 5S's, I think. So I'm going to have to go to Acra Scale to find these 5 thingies. Right, let's write that down. Got pen and paper tonight. I'm really organised. 5S. What was that other bit you had on the other bit? 5S. MC5S. Let's start again. MC5S coaches. That's all. enough spelling. Whether it's right or wrong doesn't matter. Just put that in there. Anyone else just come on while I was looking the other way? I'm interested in running the trains with my tablet. Yeah, I was talking to Stephen last night about the Gauge Master and that's the only thing I don't like about the handheld sort of things with all the buttons on them. I like to see what's happening. Hello Mark, mate. Good afternoon, good evening, whatever. Hello Paul. Yes, we have a new loco. I'll stop it at the camera so you can see it in a minute when it gets round. In fact, let's speed it up. Let's put it through its paces. It's another Christmas present, so I've only got it for today. But as you can see, oh, what a stop with the train going through. Right, it's a Class 68 and it's in the Transpennine livery. Back a bit, back a wee bit. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Let's stop it there, I can't see what's happening with it. There we go. Oh, a bit more. A bit more, mate, come on. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, stop. That's the only thing with the second, the seconds delay. Trying to stop it where you want it is. Yeah, I had one as well, but it's still going. So. Yeah, as you can see, it's a Class 68 in a Transpennine livery. It's a birthday, Christmas present from Shirley. I've got it for tonight, and that's it. And I'll give it back to her, maybe. It's like the Q1. Carol's got that hidden away now. So pity. I never even got to run that, did I? No, I didn't get to run that. But that makes me 89 locos. So I've got to buy another one at least. In fact, another 11 when you think about it. Which way is it going to go? The other way. The other way. There we go. That's about the same speed. I got another 8 lengths of track coming Friday. Oh, good. Yeah, after last stream last week, I ripped up the outer loop and put it back to where it was initially, and I've actually got it very well. It's stopped a lot of derails, well not a lot, but a fair few. Yeah, 89 and counting. So I also put laminate underlay underneath, and I did the same after that. I did the same for the second radius, which is obviously the middle lane, and I was thinking about ripping up the inner one completely and just having more sidings, but when I open the box for this Class 68, it will run on radius 1 curves. So, and it is running quite very well. In fact, it hasn't stopped once or derailed or nothing. That's probably, I shouldn't have said that. But so I'm thinking now I might just keep it. I might have arranged the other sidings. Drink time. Gone 10 minutes. The only thing is, I wanted more sidings, but I think I can get another 2 on one side. How many have I got there? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can definitely get another one, probably 2, but that's debatable because I've got to put a station on. Yeah, in fact, it'll only be one because I want a station. I'm tempted to do a custom layout right around the room. I wish it was right around the room. It's only actually about half the room. If I was had half, I still couldn't have completely. Oh, I can have a lift up it again. I've got a freezer at the end of one of the this line where my hand is, hopefully, where it goes towards the camera. There's a freezer behind the camera, but I could have had another lift up door. Now I've cracked how to do it. Yeah, I can just imagine how much more I could have if it was N-gauge. That's bugged me, but there's no way I could go to N-gauge now. Ollie's live at 7 o'clock again. Yeah, he'll wear his cameras out. Yeah. I'll probably stop at 5 to 7 then, because he's definitely on. Are you yours? N. Oh, Christ. Oh, I watched your video, Dave, with about the viaduct. I'll have to get you to do an O-gauge one for me, with a curve. I hear you couldn't get the curve right, or tried the curve and something wasn't right with it. Oh yeah, I'm going to try a curve. I must have read your mind as you were typing. The actual viaduct is, you know, like I'd like, but that looks hell of a tool. But that's, you know, you can't tell on camera properly. It looks right for what I want. But I'm not a modeller, so anything that looks anything like a viaduct to me will be fine. I've still got to think about how I'm going to do it. The actual layout, the tracking for that anyway. It's going to have to be on brackets. It's going to be above this layout. Probably about, what, 5 inches above this layout. And it's just on the out of it. Maybe only 4. But I've got so much stuff on the go. So some things are little things and I never get round to them. And other things like the viaduct, I'm going to do another Hogsmeade station and that'll take a while. That's in the 3D printing, so we'll have to see. But the Hogwarts line to me comes, you know, second to anything at the moment. Definitely won't be this year anyway. Oh, Stephen, remember last night we were talking about steel or metal wheels. I had to look at the prices of them. I can't believe it. Anything between 15 to 18 pounds. Bloody hell. I don't know how many I need, mind you. If you count all the rolling stock, not the coaches, the actual wagons and things, I've probably got quite a lot to get with them. And I think you get 10, which is enough for 5, isn't it? Seven inches tall. What's that? About that. See, I've got to open a window, so it's got to be less than the window, which is only about max 5. I think. Hang on, let's give it a measure. Right, inches. Max, yeah, max is about 4.5 inches I can go with. Keyword? No. photo type. Is it photo type? Photogenic, yeah. Prototype, I don't know. Yeah, that's bad language. Definitely this layout won't be, and with all the actual stuff that I run at. And anyway, Heritage Railways, if you look, their carriages, they have anything put behind anything. So that part of it, not worried. As I say, I am not a model. I just love running trains. And by the sound of it, collecting them. Oh, aeroplane coming into land. Oh, that's a point. How's the sound, lads? Sticking bits of plastic to make more flies. Alright. I think in Thingiverse there are stone walls. I might, because the printer will be back up tomorrow, and I'll start on Hogsmeade tomorrow probably, part of it. But I'll have to look into those coaches. But it's the price of coaches now, £40 to £50 now, and I don't know how much. I don't even know how much aquascale stuff is. Ah, good. See, I can see picture, but I can't see sound. Well, I can't hear sound. You know, I've moved the mic, so that's fine. Oh, this thing, does anyone know this thing that Jenny's in? Is it something that Hornby? I found it. It's on tomorrow. Episode 2's on tomorrow. There's 4 episodes. 1 was last week, 2 tomorrow, and obviously 2 weeks for the last 2. And I can't remember what the actual title of it is. It's on yesterday. The channel, not the day. Well, it was yesterday on as well. Mark 5s, right. So they're Mark 5s. Right. I didn't even know there was Mark 5s. I thought the latest ones were Mark 4s. That makes it even worse. Because I haven't got any Mark 4s. I don't think, have I? Mark 3. Oh yes, I have, I think. And I need Stephen to come and lay my track. I'll give him a sweetie if he does. Yeah, as I was saying to Stephen last night, the viaduct will look alright. Not, well, I hope won't look too bad from the front, but the back won't be. It'll be held together with either plastic on the top or card. If I can get the plastic printed, it'll be plastic. Well, PLA, and then I'll have to try and find some more. Try and work out how to do the concrete for it. Right, let's turn the lights off. I was looking, Stephen, at sound decoder for the 68. Nothing under 100 quid. I think N-gauge and OL gauge, it's the same chips. I think. I haven't seen anything that I say is suitable for N-gauge, but then I'm not looking for it, so no, not cheap. Well, mine cost me 10 quid, or is it 12? Either 10 or 12 quid now. I use Laos. I've got a few Hornby, obviously TTS's I've got, and I've got a couple of other ones that came with locos. I think Hornby ones, normal decoders now are about 20 quid now, I think. They were about £18.50. They've gone up as everything else has. I was saying today, Stephen, last night, if you priced my decoders, even just every one of them being 10 quid, that's 800 quid I've spent on decoders. But they're not all cheap ones. There's, as I say, I've got about 6 or 7 TTS's and these other ones which are a couple of Hornby ones, normal ones. So I've probably got about nearly getting on for £1,000 worth of, if not more, in chips. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're double what I pay, and mine work just as well for what I want. It's the thought of those, you know, 20 and 25 quid things blowing, as opposed to one of mine blows. I buy another one and still haven't caught you up, or just about have caught you up. In fact, for 2 chips. I was trying to get them from China, but you need to, you know, buy a load and have an account, a thingy account, a business account and all this lot of stuff. Blow that. Alright, you can lie about the business account or business. I can't afford the money. I haven't got any gauge masters, I don't know. One of my Hornbys came and it's sound fitted, and it wasn't a TTS. What I love about the running of DCC is how slow and, as you say, smooth they can go. Even on my layout when it was in the sitting room, I got a brand new loco one time, and me and Shirley were both sat watching it, and I put it down to as low as I could get it to really crawl, and it took about over half an hour to get around that little layout. Hello Simo, good evening sir. Oh, 7 and 5. Was she worth it? No, 7 and 6, isn't it? Yeah, we have a new loco, Simo. It's where is it? It's behind me at the moment, so it'll be coming down soon. You'll get it in the right hand camera, coming on the right hand side of it, which now will transfer to the top camera. There you go, it's coming down now. Lights back on. Yeah, in fact I've got to do that with one of my DMUs, the white one. It's running at half the speed according to the controller, but it's going basically the same speed as the one outside, yet it's half the speed, or should be half the speed. It's a Class 68 Transpennine livery, Simo. It's brand spanking new, because the guy who had it bought it and never ran it. It's never been run until I got it today. And she's selling, well, I say it's her father's or father-in-law's, can't remember which, and he died, and she's selling all his stuff off. and lives in virtually Edinburgh at Musselburgh. And she only posted it yesterday. Admittedly, I ordered it on Friday. I'm going to be moving mine out around 90 degrees this week. Alright. I'd like to move a wall about 6 foot and then I'd be able to really have a big difference, but I don't think the housing association will go for it. Right, let's do a stop next time it's round. No, it doesn't have sound sim. I was looking at sound for it. It's about 100 quid for a chip. There's no way of getting that before Christmas. I would like to get a chip at some time. Oh, too far. That's it there. Let's go back a wee bitty. There, nice little crawl. There you go, DCC at work. Oh, get out of the way, you. That's it, reversing. Let's go front ways. Front lights on. Why not 2 units into one now? The ceiling is 20 foot high. Yeah, right. You could have a dirty great big, what do you call it, things that spin round at the ends. Oh, what do you call the bloody things? You had one day, Stephen. Or 2, or you were doing them. Right, I'm working on 2 foot wide. That's what my boards are 2 foot wide. Yeah, that's, I mean, as I say, if mine was in, I'd have stacks of room, but with OO, it's cut it right down. But I'm not a scenery guy anyway, so. But I think the grass will be coming soon. Some grass in between the lines. I think now that definitely the outside lines will be staying as they are. So I can put some grass in between them. I think that's my next ploy. What was that? What do you mean, what was that? Who are we talking about? Or if I missed something here. Alright, let's get you going again. Your one. Speed it up a little bit. There you go. Don't forget to hit the like button. We've got 9. Wow. Won't be far off 400 soon. Nice drink of juice. Now the next loco will possibly either be the Scott Rail, I think it's a class 153. It's a 1.5 something, it's the one with really the pictures of Scotland on it and things. Simod. Simo. Rocket Man. It's a good song by Elton. Someone today said, you know, could shed his legs are back pretty bad and can't go up and down the stairs, and we live on the second floor. And he said, it's a pity you can't get a bottom flat or something. And I said, well, Shirley and Cal don't want to move. And I says, if we moved, I want to go up. What? I said, yeah, I want the roof space. Yeah. Good night, all the nurse. Good night, all the nurse. Okay, Paul, you take care and keep safe, mate. No hugging the nurse. Bye. Don't forget to hit the like button on the way out. Yeah, lost you a lot of room. If you've got an old house, you've got even more, because you don't have so many bits of wood going here, there and everywhere. These flats I live in, I don't know what they would be, because I think they were built in the 60s, so they could be either. They could be either a load like the modern house, or they could be the old type with just up and over sort of thing. But I'd definitely love to get a loft. It's either that or get Carol married off so I can get her shed part of this room back. The thing is, we've built it and she's only tried it, well, only been in it really once. It's now housing half the stuff that was in her bedroom, or some of the stuff that was in her bedroom. The only thing about a loft is getting the wood up there. I think that would be my biggest problem. But with Carol, she could lift it up and I could take it off her. Where if I was upstairs, I'd put a hole in the roof in the cupboard at the end of the passageway, which would be right in the middle of the roof anyway, so it gives the greatest height to get anything up. So an 8-foot board cut in half, with a 4-foot obviously won't go through, would go up easy, I would think. The only thing is, as everyone knows with the lofts, is heat and cold. The cold's not so bad, you can heat it, but it's harder to get the heat down. Because I wouldn't be able to put windows in it. I wouldn't be able to put Velux windows, which I would have done if it had been my own house. What's that there? What's like that? What is that? There, oh, that's that. Looked like I had a line across the layout, but it's not. Well, there is, but you can't actually see the bit I'm looking at on the screen. Right. Next week I'm going to be running, without doubt, possibly no, I'll leave it. I was going to say I was going to do a sort of RAF Army, and I haven't got any Navy, but I could run a Royal Merchant Navy class loco. But I'll save that for the nearest date to Armistice Day, 11th of November. Can always borrow these. Yeah. Oh, I'll definitely get them. I used to work with a roofer, basically driving a van, or the pickup sort of thing, and he had me up on the roof, so I shit myself a lot of times, but I got used to it, it's just going up the ladders. What else we got? Oh, 8 and 9. This coffee's not going to last. I'm down to the few dregs at the bottom now. I don't even use track pins, I use screws, so I don't even use a hammer for anything. I don't think I've used the hammer on the layout itself at all. I've wanted to. I wanted to do an ollie where the hammer came in. Yeah, I think I'll have a practice because I'll have time. Hello, East Coast Model Railway. Good evening, sir. If it is, that's it. Something I've got. Have I got East Coast? Have I got East Coast on there? I'll have to redo this list in alphabetical order. No, I haven't got East Coast. I wonder if we get Angels on tonight. Did see my video I put up? Yes, I did see your video you put up last night. Is that using your new laptop? Or didn't you get your laptop? So you just went and bought stuff, more paving stones and stuff. Was it paving stones? A kit for building a bridge, footbridge. And I can't remember what the other thing was, Lee. That was your new laptop. Good. What's that running? 7 or 10? Windows 7 or 10? Or is it a different type of laptop? I've still got a bad bit. It's been stopping there a few times and it's only started it tonight. It's running fine all day. Magic. Fine. Yeah. And he yeah, that's it, the controller. That's it. I've got one of them somewhere. I've got that with something I bought. I've got an old Triang one that I can remember as a kid I wanted, and it's got like controlled 12, uncontrolled 12 and 15 volts I think AC, and a knob for turning on the front, and that does my points, which that's another thing I'm going to have to think about. I want to go DCC points, but at the moment I can't work out how to do it with the Z21 myself yet. But the points are about 20 odd pound each, I think. And I need 10 that side now, I think, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, wobble. My slipper's caught. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's 8 for one side, so that's what? 8.20s, that's £1.50. Right, I've got it. Right, nice to see. Oh yes, yeah, I'll stop it in view. See how that is. Oh, not bad. Yeah, that's my Christmas present from my partner Shirley. It came today. I bought chips the other day waiting for it to come, and it's a 21 pin chip socket, but I've got a converter to an 8 pin, so which I already had, So chuffed to bits with it, and it's now running in. Oh, not fast enough. There we go. Yeah, they're very easy. The one gripe I've got with the Z21, I was saying to Stephen, is you put stuff in, like I number mine like 1 to 100, right? I don't go by the loco number. So if I get to number 6 and I've forgotten to put one in that I wanted higher up because I've got E-Link, and on E-Link you can move them around. You can't move number 7 to number 2 position. It stays at 7. That's the only thing, unless there's a way of doing it, which I haven't found anywhere yet to do it. So I'm thinking of saving what I've, exporting what I've got, and then possibly starting again. Yeah. I got DCC not for sound. That wasn't my initial thing. Obviously, sound's a bonus, but it's more controllability and being able to run more than 1 or 2 trains without, separately, if you like. Okay, Lee. Take care, mate. Whoosh! He's off. Like a rocket. Yeah, I like the bit that you can control like 5 or 6 trains separately, as opposed to not having to have isolation. I'd never be able to work out the isolation of tracks. That would do my head in. I haven't done a double header on Z21. I've done double headers on on E-Link, which is Railmaster. Uses Railmaster program, much the same as what you get with Z21, but it's on the computer as opposed to a laptop. It costs extra to have on a laptop. No, not laptop, tablet. Cost you about another 8 quid or something. Z20, keep going there. Try again. E-Link is good in some ways that you can do things that you can't do on the Z21. But controllability, I prefer the tablet because you can walk around with it. Whereas, as I say, it costs you more to do it. I've actually paid for it to go on the thing, and I've got an iPad to do it on. Which those leads work, by the way, Stephen. I can't remember if I told you. Thanks, mate. That's another AC layout. Because I made it bigger and more conventional. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't tried double heading. I want to double head. I might have to buy another class 20. Because I was reading that they basically ran them as 2, always had 2 together, back to back. Because of the stupid windows looking forward along the power unit. Yes, Lee, you can run 2 trains on your layout, but one's going one way on one track and one's going the other way on the other track. They're not on the same track. I could have all these 3 locos on one track and control them individually. You can't control all 3 of your, or all 2 of yours individually on one track. You've got 2 controllers, one for each track, haven't you, or something? I think. A lot of controllers if you've got about 100 and some odd engines and they're all on the track. Anyway, I thought you'd gone. How can we talk about you if you're still here? Yeah, it's very easy to set up. You go into, I can't remember what it's called, locomotives I think it's called, or something. Obviously most chips come as, well, all chips come as number 3, ID 3, and you just change the ID to whatever number you want, and that's it. Ecos. Couldn't think of the name. ACOS. Isn't that the arbitration service for the unions? I didn't know they started running trains at their meetings. Right, it's got to the time. What's everyone been up to this week? I can do 2 on 1. Yeah, but you haven't got control of them separately, Lee. You turn the knob and both trains go the same. What? We could, DCC, you control any engine at any pace, anywhere. You haven't got to worry about hitting each other. Well, you have, because if you're on the same track. But you know what I mean. Hello, Leslie. Missed you last week, mate. Hope you're fine. I found that part of it out. I'm seeing you can have a driver's ID. Yes. I don't know if it's just a matter of putting a webcam in or cam in. I've never actually looked at it. See, I prefer, like on Anthony's, I prefer it to be a side view as opposed to just looking ahead. Yeah, I've seen your videos of here, there and everywhere. Oh, Stephen, you said about Cooper Model Railway Club, or whatever it's called. They have got a show. It's in December. I think it's December the 4th. It took me about an hour and a half or so to get there. Right, bye again, Lee. Now we can talk about you. Take care, mate. Oh, for those that haven't seen, that's my latest creation from my daughter. Not bad. Oh, back a bit, back. It's going too well. Alright, stop there. So a new mug from her. Yeah, Leslie, we have a new engine. It's coming down to the camera now. And if I can stop it in the right place, should be about there. It's a Class 68 in the Transpennine livery. I think I must have said that about 20 times on this stream. Yeah, the 2 DMUs that are running, I think it's the first time I've had them on the stream. They're both not brand new, but both brand new to me. But they used to derail, or the white one did. And so that's why I wanted to rip the track up, which I did do. It's redone. And then the green one came last week or the week before. No, last week. And I couldn't run it. But as you can see, both are running fine, along with the Transpennine 68. That should be just about run in now, both ways. Run for about an hour before the stream. And it's run now for, what's that, 43 50 minutes plus. Yeah, the story of the 68, I was out and about with Shirley when we used to walk before COVID and before she went in hospital, and I went to take a picture of a station which is not actually a station anymore, although the platforms are there and the track is still used. And I was standing on this footbridge and I heard this train sound, and alright, yeah, and it got louder and louder, and I looked behind me and there was a ScotRail Class 68 behind me, and obviously took a few photos of that, and ever since then I've you know, didn't even know there was one made. And then I saw one in one of the magazines, I would think, probably the first place, and I thought, oh, I like that. And then Stephen's Bear Lane, he's got one, and he was shown it at the Calm Forces exhibition. But mine, the name of mine's Destroyer, by the way. I think Stephen's is Achilles, so mine's going to destroy his. I even came with spare plates. I think there must be Destroyer on them. I haven't actually looked. These days I really record windows. Yeah, I've got a Pendolino, and the only thing I don't like about the Pendolino, the one I've got, I don't know how many coaches it's got at least one, if not two, and the length of it is ridiculous. It'll go like one side of my layout, so you blink and it's back round again. That's the only thing I've got against the Pendolino. I've never actually run it on a stream, but now the track's okay, I might just try it. There's one loco that I know that used to be really bad, and I can't remember what it is, so I need to find that one to and if I had a 9-car Pendolino, it would probably go the whole way round. Mine's Virgin. Is it Virgin Advantia? I don't know. I don't know. I can't even see the box fully. It's on the top shelf behind me, right up there. I think the next actual sort of multiple unit would be like Stephen, one of the 800s of some sort. Well, the green one reminds me of going, when I was in the Navy, going home, well, they were on the go for years in my lifetime, but they definitely remind me of going home on weekend leave, and got to Aberdeen on the normal decent train, and then there was these DMUs from Elgin went up from Aberdeen up to Inverness, and I lived in Elgin, and they were terrible. Breakdowns galore. They weren't exactly comfortable. Well, the Pride, that's the point, the Pride, Shirley wants, I think that I'm going to have to buy the Pride, and she wants all the coaches, so that's going to be a thing and a half. Hey, Alan! Hi mate, how you feeling? No, you've been ill. It's up to you when you come on. Anyway, doesn't matter whether you're ill or not. Well, I ripped it up last week, Alan. I had a few issues with the bits. I put in a lift up bit and that was it. Good to hear that. And the missus? I know you said on your stream the other day that you're both getting on, but getting back to normal. Oh, doing not bad then. I thought tonight wasn't going to be that good tonight with people coming on. But there you go. Right. I was going to say, yeah, as I said, these DMUs, they came in the, must have been about the 60s, 50s, end of the 50s, 60s. And I lived in Maidenhead when they came in. And they look alright, this, that and the other. And I never rode on one properly, I don't think, until I was up at Lucas and going home from, up to Aberdeen, then up to Elgin. And they were, as I said, they were terrible. Absolutely terrible. Right, how are we doing? Yeah. 99%. Oh, hello Lee again. You were only waiting to see what we were talking about you about, eh? Never mentioned you. They're both doing very well. Nice filming, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, the Cooper 5 show opening thingy for Cooper Model Railway Club. I don't know if I'll go to that. As I said, it's in December and I'm saving up for the show in Glasgow, which is about 100 and some odd days now. I was going to count it out, see what it was and put it on the stream. I think I'll put that when I edit next time. I'll put the actual amount of days left so I don't forget. Right, we are both doing very nice. Drink of juice time, then I'm going to say my goodbyes. As I said, I want to finish it just before. Got 3 laptops on. Why have you got 3 laptops on? Yeah, I was going to finish 3 minutes ago. I missed Alan. Right, as I said, I was going to finish early so you can all get a cup of coffee, this, that, and go over to Ollie's. But it's got the screens one in front of each other, Dave, so you can eat extra eyes. You can look through all 3. Oh, he's got wide angle glasses on. Right, I'll speak to you tomorrow, Stephen. Everyone take care. Yeah, well, it's nearly 7 now. That's why I said I'm packing up now, Lee. I'm off to listen to some music for a little while, I think, while I finish my juice, and then I'll go on to Ollie's. Right, I need to move now. I'm going out of view. So good night all. Take care and everyone stay safe.